Okay, folks, what's up? Dr. L, Dr. L. Hello, Raiders. Welcome to the show, folks. So, are we focused on? Yes. Hello. Hi. It's me, your friend Matt, and I have never done this before. I've played a lot of NetHack in my life, but this is my first time. Hang on a minute. Let me get Chromie. I'm in studio mode. Let me click here. There we go. There we go. Yep, that is what I want. Oh, look, I guess I'm in studio mode, but it's automatically updating. We shouldn't do that. And now I got to reconfigure. What did it? I fuck because I just fucked everything up. Nothing good ever happens. Hey, let's spend Matt's 2 hours making his stuff work. That's all right.
I don't understand.
Shut up, Google. Stop listening to me, Google. All right. Nerd. This is a game of NetHack that I was just using as an example to show a bunch of new viewers the game. Those of you who are joining from the raid, you are probably part of some larger NetHack community that I do not wot of. My name is Matt Colville. I am a game designer. I'm a writer. I used to be in tabletop in the 90s, and then I was in video games for the past 20 years. And then I started my own tabletop company, MCDM, which is why I'm streaming from. So you're going to see there's already a bunch of people in chat, many of whom either know nothing about NetHack, which brings me great joy and is the reason I wanted to join the NetHackathon, or they only know NetHack because I used to stream it. And we had an extraordinary Ascension stream. One of the coolest things I've ever done or seen on any stream. That was super, super awesome. Okay, hang on a minute. I was in the middle of doing something here. Nerd. And so I am a real basic bitch when it comes to NetHack. I've been playing NetHack since 1993, I think. Right. And I used to play back in the day when I was not at a 4-year university. I went to a community college. And so I played on my own by myself, and I had to go on Usenet and ask questions. There was no wiki, right? And then in the early 2000s, somewhere like 2006, 2008, I started playing again. There was the wiki now. So I learned which corpses gave which intrinsics, and I finally ascended. It was a huge, big deal to me. It was a huge deal. And I was on a big forum at the time, and everyone on the forum was like, oh my God. And then when I became known to nerds as Uncle Matt, How to Run D&D, I have a YouTube channel, I started streaming, and I thought it would be fun if I introduced people to NetHack. And I actually think that, at least for me and people who have any personality like mine, NetHack is an excellent streaming game because it's turn-based, because it's different every time you play. There are always new challenges, and people are always blown away by the devs got there first. So I play NetHack in a very weird, non-standard way. I don't do all the things. I know what an Ascension kit is, and I sort of give a shit about it a little bit, right? There are certain things I'm like, nope, I got to get a unicorn horn. I got to get it right. But we ascended, and there were people, including, I think, members of the dev team. I'm not sure. I'm percent of this. Members of the dev team have hung out in my chats before who were like, there were old school NetHack nerds that were like, I've never seen anybody ascend without doing this. I'm like, yeah, that's not my style, man. So my goal in this 2-hour block is figure out how to log into I think I've got it all worked out. We'll see, and get the NetHackathon game running so I can play it, but also not get that character killed. I've only ever played Valkyries because I was told it's the easiest class to ascend with. So, excuse me, hang on a minute. Who remembers when Cookie was a bone devil? Disperse, who I believe is one of the NetHack community folks, is like, I know of at least 2 people who signed up for the NetHackathon who were introduced to NetHack by Matt directly. That's amazing. Yeah, the devs think of everything. The devs got there first is how I heard of it. But yeah, the devs think of everything is the more canonical term. So this is a charity stream, folks. This is a charity stream. We are raising money to fight malaria. I have no idea how you donate. We'll figure that out. Disperse says you're inheriting a barbarian, the second easiest role to ascend with, but I've never played a barbarian. Now, here's the thing. I was explaining NetHack to my community before, and this is a useful thing to know. NetHack is actually, because it is literally just an AD&D simulator. So it operates by the rules of D&D, even unspoken rules that you might not know. For instance, whatever, in old school D&D, your class did not matter that much. It's not like the modern era where you expect to get some new dope thing every time you leveled up. It used to be in classic D&D, when you leveled up, you got more hit points and your chance to hit went up, and maybe you got a new ability depending on your class, but not always, right? And so over time in NetHack, just like in 1970s D&D, over time, the unique properties of your character, your starting character, they kind of, you play a Valkyrie, you start with a +3 shield. That's super nice. But guess what? You can make +3 armor eventually anyway, right? You start with stealth and I think cold resistance. Well, that's nice, but you can get those things anyway, right? So whatever is true about your starting character, your class, basically, over time, it becomes less and less important, right? So playing a barbarian at this level is probably going to be not that different from me playing anything else. But now we've got, hang on a minute. I was in the process of, boop. There we go. That's probably as good as that's going to get. Oh, fuck off. Hello. Let me make me a little bit bigger. Is there headroom? No. All right. Well, that's going to have to be it. All right. So yeah, there's a little bit of overhead here that is going to be distracting for people. Let me, oh, no, fuck off. There we go. So I've never done this before. I have no idea what happens. Okay. So all right, hang on. Actually, I don't want, but you guys won't be able to see it anyway. Let me quit, hang on a minute. It's been, no. Really save? No, actually, no, don't save. Well, okay. I meant to quit, but that's, fair enough. Actually, I think I just do that. Nope. Do that? Nope. Isn't there just quit? How do I quit? Is it #Q? #Q? Yeah. Okay. Do I really want to quit? Yeah. Quit without saving, basically. Yes. Yeah, sure. What did I have? I had Amulet of Reflection. First level, very useful. Yep. And everything else was pretty much normal. +1 spear. Got it. Do I want my attributes? No, just quit. Okay. So now I think I got to log out. Don't tell me. How do I log out? Change password, change email, manage settings. How do I log out? Oh, I have to hit Q again. There we go. Okay. Yep. I knew that. It said Q. It said that. It was right there. Yeah. Oh, I have to reload? Do I have to reload? That's annoying. Okay. Well, how about if I just hit F5? Oh, no. Wait. Oh, so let's try. Oh, no, just connecting. Okay. I guess C, connect. Log in. And I think it's, is it capital N? Yeah. And then I think if it doesn't work, I'll just go find out what the right thing is. Let's see if I got the password right. Oh, it's all lowercase, so that's not going to work. Oh, wait, it worked. So so this is a different account. So I can't play with this. Oh, it's case insensitive. Case insensitive. Got it. So everybody in chat, when you see, I don't know. Yeah. If you see, so Disperse is one of the organizers. Pete Gauze is one of the organizers. How do I make it so I don't see? Because now there were people in my community like Pete Gauze. I'll get there. Hang on a second. How do I make the Raider thing go away? How do I make it so I don't see Raider from every time somebody in Twitch chat talks? There must be a way to do it. Actually, I think you guys have to do it. Lord Durok might know. Lord Durok knows things. It's just that now, like every time I see a message from RJ through at me, it says, Twitch, of course, it would be in the settings. Of course. Yeah, don't be stupid. Chat settings. Chat appearance. Subscribe on phone. Review recent raiders? No. Chat appearance. Nerd. Timestamp new messages? Nope. Replies? Nope. I don't see it. Okay, don't worry. It's no big deal. It just means that every chat now is double length because it is appended with a thing. I'm not going about that. Okay, so now I hit I hit N. Did Pete Goss say now N, capital N? Is capital N different than lowercase n? Yes, it is. Capital N is the tournament. Okay, so now there's a couple things I got to do here. I'm going to hit N. And then I guess I hit N again. Play NetHackathon. I'm just going to hit N again and see what happens. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm in the NetHackathon, you guys. Hello, NetHackathon. That's the name of my character. So your character is named after your account. I'm sure I could change that in the, or I could have changed that when I start, if I was starting a character. The Orcish Barbarian. Welcome back to NetHack. It's Friday the fucking 13th. So awesome. What a great day to start. Okay, so it looks like we're at the castle level. Have I done this? When's the last time I did this? NetHackathon the Brigand. So this is new, not new to me, but it's newish. Is this, I believe, this is showing me my health bar, right? So it's just a visualization of this symbol down here. It used to be all white and people wouldn't notice. People wouldn't notice. They were like, you would just not notice that because, oh shit, I'm almost dead. And then you would die. You'd be like, what the fuck happened? Right? So they made it so that now your hit points are colored and you can tell when you're at full health, it's green. When you're close to dead, it gets closer to red. So my goal in this stream is not to get, I want to make, look, it's 2 hours. We're going to stream for 2 hours. We're trying to raise, isn't there a thing that shows, welcome back to NetHack. Hang on a minute. It's going to say, be careful. It's Friday the 13th or something like that. Watch out. Bad things can happen on Friday the 13th. So it knows it's NetHack. It knows what day it is. It knows what time of the month it is. Your luck, bad luck doesn't time out. It's all luck related, Davram. You can look it up on the Wikipedia. In fact, why don't we take a minute and read a little bit about luck in NetHack, because we got a whole new group of people here that don't know shit about why is my typing not typing. There we go. Not Luckstone, fuck off stone. NetHack luck. NetHack wiki. In NetHack, luck is a statistic that influences the outcome of many random events. If a character's luck statistic is high, these random outcomes will be skewed in their favor, and almost every player will seek to reach and maintain a high luck stat as part of their strategy. Luck is the sum of two components, natural luck and bonus luck. Natural luck ranges from -10 to +10. Hey, everybody, it's the 1980s. Right? And you can get luck stones and stuff like that. And there's a timeout. Under normal circumstances, your natural luck slowly returns to 0 over time. Now, it slowly returns to 0. So bad luck will eventually go back to 0, but good luck will eventually go back to 0. It's good news, bad news. If your luck is timing out, it is done at a rate of 1 per 600 turns. 300 if you're carrying the Amulet of Rodney. This is counted from the beginning of the game. For example, if you lose 1 point of luck on turn 590, you will regain it on turn 600, not turn 1190. The baseline level to which it may return is +1 if you most recently started to restore the game during a full moon. Blah, blah, blah. So full moon matters, new moon matters, Friday the 13th matters. There's the luck timeout is so like one of the things you're trying to achieve is good luck does not time out for you. Meaning if I have good luck, I just get to keep it. That's really powerful and very useful. As far as I know, Yakmukund, there's no way to know what your luck is. There's no divination you can perform. We have a luck stone. Dr. L got us a luck stone. I was watching a bit of your stream, Dr. L. You're a pro NetHack streamer, not like me. Not like me. I don't know shit about this game. You guys made it way farther in way less time than I have ever made it in that same amount of time. So luck is important. There's all sorts of shit you can do to change your luck. But basically, if it's something governed by the RNG, then luck can screw around with it. All right. Let's take a look at our, hang on a minute. Let me turn my watch to do not disturb. Which watch? Which watch? 11:15. Ooh, such watch. All right. All right, so my goal is to make just a little progress. That's all. Just make a little progress and not die. I'm playing someone else's game, right? And look how much work they did. They already got to fucking level 28 of the dungeon, for Christ's sake. Just today, they made it to level 28. Back when I streamed this, it would have taken us weeks to get that far. We've taken some damage. We don't appear to be in a fight. We have 1802 strength. Could be better, but we'll find some fucking bees and get some honey or what is that stuff? what's the royal? We'll get some royal jelly or something. Dex of 18, con of 18. That's as good as it gets without more magic. Our int and whiz are pretty good actually for our barbarian. We are chaotic. I think if you're a barbarian, you have to be chaotic. You might be able to be neutral. We're on the 20. We have 489 gold. I'm guessing this character has gold in other places, but barbarians might have like an anti-gold thing. I'm not sure. Disperse says Dr. L left me with an unused wand of wishing. Oh Christ. Well, and didn't you make grace? We'll look at our inventory in a second. Our AC is -12. So you've all played D&D. You know how armor class works. The lower the number is, the better. Right? And a normal unarmored person is AC 10. So as you put on armor your armor goes down and it can get quite negative. AC -12 is excellent, but it can get better. Excuse me. We are on turn 21,000. That's interesting. This doesn't have the S for score. Now, one of the things I saw was that the last streamer or the one before them had a bar underneath. Oh, I bet they were using some kind of mod. I bet they were using some kind of mod that shows how much money we've raised. How do we know how much money? How do people donate money? I have a very generous, I don't want to speak for them, but this community has traditionally been very generous. Yeah. And this is, so that's something I want to get sorted out is how do we raise money? How do we raise money? I want to raise more money than anyone's raised today so far yet. There's a pinned message in chat. Sweet. But there's nothing I can do. There's nothing simple I can do right now to have it show, to show like how much we've raised. Because the dude before me had in the NetHack font had like a little thing that said how much we've raised. I was like, that's fucking cool. But there probably isn't a way to do that. Like, there's not like an option I can turn on or anything like that, right? I'd have to go run some other client or something and install some bullshit, I bet, right? I'm not that smart. I don't know things. So let me look at Against Malaria. So we're at $586 for Against Malaria. We can do better. In fact, I'm going to donate some money right now. Let's prime the pot. Donation amount. How about? Oh, I'm gonna have to get my phone. Let's give a goodly amount. Let's get us over the. Let's go over the hump right now. Just from Uncle Matt, I donate. I donate. You know, I donate a lot of money. I say yes a lot, and I'm like, what's the most amount? And it turns out that adds up. Add private note. No. Is there a way to donate anonymously? Probably, but not yet. Continue with debit or credit card. No. Let's go with PayPal. Yeah. Once, give once, not that every month. Are you kidding? Continue with PayPal. We generate. Oh. So this is here. Yeah, that's fine. Frequency one time. Yeah, and then a donation to every org. Yep, that's fine. First name Matt. Do I have to fill this out? No. Well, it says please, but it doesn't say required. Matt. Last name LASTNAMI. Email. Yes, I have one. Share with this person? No. Share with the again? No. Share my support stuff? No. You're going to donate. Do it anonymously. Don't be a wang. He said while he's donate that much. Yes. And then it's going to say, well, you have to log into PayPal now. And PayPal is going to say, prove you're you. Oh, now it just loaded the PayPal button. Okay, here we go. Password. Yes, I've got one of those. Yes, thank you. And now a one-time pad, which we all know about because we read Declare. One-time pad. If you use one-time pads the way they're supposed to be used, it is an unbreakable code as far as I know. Oh, that's not that number. Yep. Thinking. Yeah. Thank you. Sweet. We will email you your receipt. Sweet. Now create an account. No, fuck off. There. So I have put us. Oh, now I've made the window go away, which is the opposite of what I wanted to do. Where did that donate thing come? Here we go. Well, yeah, no, fuck off. So now it's going to take a while to. There we go. Oh, and we'd already raised a little bit more before. It's going to take a while for my donation to matriculate out, but I'm going to keep this window open so I can remember to tell people to donate. Malaria is one of the most devastating. I think malaria is like #1 cause of death among humans, like in history. right? It's bad. It's bad, and it's super bad. And there are places in the world that do not have good access to healthcare. They do not have easy and ready access to the things that make malaria easy to treat and easy to deal with. And so we are going to help. $1,000 buys about 500 mosquito nets directly. Each net can protect 2 people from disease for 3 to 4 years. So yeah, we can do better though. So anyway, let's not forget that we're not here to look at my, come on, what the fuck is going on here? There we go. We're not here. In fact, close all these other windows. There we go. All right. So let's take a look at this dude. We're 13. It looks like we just made whatever the fuck level we are. What level are we? Dungeon level 28, AC negative 12. Oh, we're 13th level. Sorry. We're 13th level and we have that much XP. And now I'm going to hit I to see how much shit we have. We have 400 angle. We have a pyramidical amulet. We are wearing an amulet of reflection. So an amulet of reflection does what it says on the tin. It reflects shit. And what it will do is, does it reflect gaze attacks? It definitely reflects like anything that's a line, like a wand of lightning bolts. Anything that's a line, it will reflect. Yeah, Wallace 21, because I just donated a lot of money. But people are also, we would have got there really quickly anyway. Not only that, when you treat malaria and its causes, that also helps with other mosquito-related diseases like West Nile and yellow fever. That's awesome. Oh, the traditional oven ingredients didn't work. We have a pyramidal amulet, or a pyramidal amulet. Amulets are very powerful. We don't know what that does. We have an uncursed amulet of reflection. We're wearing it. We have an uncursed amulet of unchanging. So that will be useful if we fight something that we think can change our form. Or if we get bit by a werewolf or a were-rat or something like that, and we don't want to change, we might put the amulet of unchanging on. But for right now, we're just going to hang on to it. We have 4 uncursed daggers. We have an uncursed elven dagger. We are wielding a blessed +3 two-handed sword, which is pretty good. I don't know what the barbarian weapon is. Is it a cudgel? Is it a club? What's the barbarian class weapon? Or if we step on a transfiguration trap. What is the barbarian class weapon? Or what's the reward, I should say, for beating your quest? Is the quest been beaten? I think my answer must be yes by this point. A thing cannot be both blessed and cursed. The blessed versus cursed is an axis called beatitude. Now, there can be an evil thing, like an amulet of strangulation is just a thing. It's just a bad thing. And the quest is some orb that isn't very useful. The barbarian is a two-handed sword. It's just a regular, it doesn't have a, oh, really? Dr. L says the barbarian quest reward is the lamest artifact in the game. Awesome. Oh, you got to be 14th level? That's interesting. For some reason, I thought it was 13th level, but I could be wrong. Are there a lot of Arion 75 is paranoid of the polymorph traps? Are there a lot of polymorph traps on this level? We have blessed, greased. So okay, greased. Greased is a keyword, so it's a property of a thing of items. And you want greased armor because there are creatures that can grab you, including things that live in water that will grab you and pull you in the water. And in NetHack, if you get into the water, you die. You just die. So you don't want to do that, ideally. I think you get a saving throw now and there's a chance you can grab onto the edge of whatever you were on. But things that can grab you, if you're greased, you are slippery and it's hard to get a hold of you. Uncursed, greased, +0 pair of leather gloves. So it sounds like we found a tin of grease. And so we've greased all this stuff. Iron shoes so green means blessed, right? Gray just means we don't know this. Well, actually it means we don't know the status or it's uncursed. And cursed is probably going to be red, I would guess. We are wearing a robe. So there's different layers of clothing in NetHack, right? And that's why there's the Hawaiian shirt, because a Hawaiian shirt is a big, loose shirt that you can wear almost over your armor. And anything you can wear, you can enchant so that it gives you armor class, even if it's something as flimsy as a Hawaiian shirt. So having a robe or a cloak or things like that, these are, even if it doesn't do anything magical, it's just another thing that can hold armor bonus, right? So that's always useful. Oh, and greased protects you from being rusted. I didn't know that. Or I did. There's a lot of things in NetHack that I have known, but I do not know right now because I haven't played NetHack in a long time. Also, I believe if you start as a tourist, you get, if you start as Two Flower the Tourist, I think you start with a Hawaiian shirt, among other things. It absolutely is Soleil. The whole character is a reference to Two Flower. Well, we reached the goal. I mean, are there different goals based on different times of the day? Because we should, we already, I looked at how much it was and I donated enough to get us over the goal, but we've also made another $251 since then. Yeah. And so we've got an Elven Cloak. I think Elven Cloaks might be useful on their own. Uncursed plus 0. By the way, folks, I wrote an epic, not epic as in long, it's only about 5 pages. I wrote some epic fucking short fiction for Draw Steel last night. I'm probably going to share it on the Patreon, maybe today after the stream, but I got to talk to James. But maybe I won't, because I say things in there that I'm not sure are true about the world. So I'm probably just going to post it on Patreon with a caveat saying this is not all canonical. It might be canonical, but I'm not even sure it's a good idea to expose people to some of these ideas because they don't know the world yet and they don't know the game. And some of these ideas are like, these are things you should only learn late into the game in Draw Steel. But it's the Patreon. The patrons are paying for that kind of stuff. But it's super good, you guys. Uncursed plus 0 Grey Dragon Scale Mail. I heard about this. I heard that Dr. L made some Grey Dragon Scale Mail. I'm not sure I've ever made armor in the game. I just wish for Grey Dragon Scale Mail. So, Grey Dragon Scale Mail is incredibly powerful because it gives you incredibly good armor. It's just really fucking good armor, which is good on its own. And I think there are some excellent properties regarding its ability to hold a charge, but I don't know a lot about holding armor charges. However, it gives you magic resistance. And magic resistance is so useful. And I think people in chat will correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't magic resistance in NetHack just a keyword? It's not like a percentage. You don't get like X% magic resist. You just have magic resist. I'm not sure. It's not fanfic. It's a CastCB if I write it. Uniquely, if I write it, it's not fanfic. But somebody in chat will be able to explain. Yep, it's 100% magic resistance, says Disperse. So that's super good. So typically in NetHack, you expect it once you know what you're doing and you know how to play. Once you're a real NetHack player, you expect to get a wish sooner or later. In fact, I think there are certain things you can do in the game that will guarantee it. There are certain things you can go do that will guarantee you get a wish. And there's a list of canonically good things to wish for. And there's a short list of like, you should wish for one of these. And then there's a longer list for, depending on what you're dealing with right now, you could wish for this instead. And it's usually just down to play style. But the canonical good thing to wish for first is blessed, for obvious reasons, blessed, rust-proofed, +2, Grey Dragon Scale Mail. Grey Dragon Scale Mail because that's good fucking armor that will prevent you from, but +2 is the maximum bonus you can wish for when you're making a wish and be guaranteed of getting it. You can wish for +5, but it's very unlikely you'll get it. But +2, if you wish for +2, you will get it. And then you can only wish for, you can wish for as many as you want, but you're only going to get, I think, 2 keywords. So blessed and rust-proofed tend to be the ones people wish for. But this motherfucker didn't wish for it. He just made it. He just killed a gray dragon. I don't know how he did that. I mean, I know how he did it, but I don't know how he did that. He killed a gray dragon, grabbed its scales, and then made Grey Dragon Scale Mail with it. So he rolled 7 the hard way, so to speak. 2 uncursed food rations, 2 lizard corpses. We don't have a lot of food, everybody. We don't have a lot of food, and we're wearing an amulet. So let's hope we've got a ring of don't get hungry on us. Can you even wish to kill all monsters of a type? Very, very close, Soleil. You are thinking of a real thing, but not like that. There is a scroll in NetHack. It's a rare scroll, but you play long, it takes a long time to beat NetHack. I mean, it takes years to figure the game out, but a single playthrough that succeeds is many, many hours. And over that time, even rare scrolls you will find. And there's a scroll called Genocide. And if you read a scroll of Genocide, it will wipe out a specific kind of monster. But what you want is a blessed scroll of Genocide, because monsters come in categories in NetHack. For instance, the letter O is both goblins and orcs, because Tolkien, between The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, Tolkien wasn't 100% sure. Sometimes he thought orc and goblin were the same thing, and sometimes he thought they were different things. So NetHack says they're two variations of the same species. So a blessed scroll of Genocide, when you just type the letter O, and it wipes out all occurrences of the letter O. right? So that means orcs and goblins. So you could watch out. You could wipe out liches and master liches with a game with a blessed scroll of genocide, right? So a blessed scroll of genocide is a very useful thing to have. Excuse me. And a cursed scroll of genocide, I believe, summons a bunch of whatever it is you're trying to kill, which is a super good, right? A super good way to create. So like if you just read a scroll, if you read a scroll that's unidentified and it goes, hey, this is a scroll of genocide. What do you want to genocide? And you're like, I hate vampires. And you type in VAMPIRE, click, and it was a cursed scroll of genocide. You just summoned a bunch of vampires and you're about to have a bad day. However, often there are reasons you want to kill certain creatures to harvest their philopoli and get their intrinsics. And worst comes to worst, you could generate them by the cursed scroll of genocide. Hey, what the fuck? This app is not used to somebody that talks as much as I do and does not play. I'm pretty sure I just mistyped that. Nope. I did mistype that. There we go. And now I got to hit N for N. No, yeah, N for capital N for tournament. And then capital N for tournament. And then, okay. Yes. Sorry. We timed out. That'll happen a couple more times because all right. So we got some food. We have a scroll of create monster. We have a scroll of destroy armor, can be useful if we have cursed armor and we don't know how else to. A scroll of enchant armor, we could read that now. I don't know why we didn't read that. We have Grey Dragon Scale Mail. We should enchant that shit. A potion called 200 rubies. So this person has found a ruby a ruby potion. Keep in mind, I'm a basic bitch. When everybody in the NetHackathon knows more about NetHack than I do. My knowledge of NetHack is mostly historical. It is not necessarily useful. So what this person has done is they found a ruby potion and they tried to sell it. They dropped it in a shop. The shopkeeper offered them 200 gold for it. They renamed it 200 ruby because that means it belongs to a category of potions that the shopkeeper would give you 200 gold for. That narrows down what it might be. That makes sense? Magic marker. We have a moonstone ring. That's just a flavor of ring, like a jade ring or gold ring. We don't know what it does. We are wearing a ring of cold resistance. That's useful. Although, damn, we're going to get hungry fast. We have a safe. This person renamed the ring of free action safe. We have an uncursed ring of free action named safe. In other words, it's not cursed. It's not blessed, but it's not cursed. And they know that. Probably because their pet stepped on it. And yeah. So I'm interested in the fact that this dude running, well, I think he's here in chat. I'm interested that Dr. L is wearing a lot of permanent a ring and an amulet and only has a little bit of food. Arion75 says, I have a spreadsheet that I keep track of prices. Don't bother renaming. Okay, I won't. That's the thing, by the way. I don't play that way. I don't play by renaming stuff like that. I didn't usually care about price identification in the first place. Yep, Matt from Calgary. I'm logged into a shared account. And so we have I should go load. I don't know. I really only use, I'll use the option file manually. An uncursed wand of wishing. Okay, so let's explain how wands work. Uncursed wand of cold, and it has 2 charges. That's what the number to the right of the colon means, and the number to the left of the colon is how many times it has been recharged. And there's a limit to how many times you can recharge something, and I think that limit might be 1. Dr. L says ring and amulet hunger not that significant. Oh, look at me. I don't have to worry about hunger from rings and amulets. I do, because I'm stupid and bad and I'm not good at NetHack. $5%'s a lot for me. But I'm also, anyway. So yeah, we got a wand of cold, a wand of death. What does a wand of death do? It makes people die. It's basically what it says on the tin. And we want to hang on to the wand of death because there are certain things that can, I think the reanimated corpse of Rodney or whatever. I think he can only be killed by I think there are things that can only be killed on the wand of death by the wand of death. I'm not sure. Dr. L, the guy who played before me, who I'm continuing the game that he continued, said the Grey Dragon, he killed a Grey Dragon to make Grey Dragon scale mail, and he did that because he found a cursed genocide scroll. So he found a cursed scroll of genocide, read it, wished to genocide Grey Dragons. It was a cursed genocide scroll, so he created a Grey Dragon, killed it, and got mwah, mwah. What a baller move, Soup. That's a pro move, bro. I'm sure Dr. L is like, man, how else are you going to play this game? I'm like, bro, I am not that extreme. Remember that our only goal, we're already 36 minutes into this. We haven't done a goddamn thing. We're going to get timed out again. Hopefully my clicking there. Wand of Digging, always nice. Wand of Fire, we don't know its status, but I don't know. Cursed Wand of Fire, what does that do? Magic Missile, make invisible. Speed Monster. Speed Monster is an example of a cursed wand. It's not literally cursed in the beatitude sense of blessed versus cursed. It's just an evil wand. If you don't know what it does, you're like, oh my God, this monster is going to kill me. I have almost no hit points. I'm going to use one of my wands. I don't know what it does. Zap. Well, it makes monster. It's a wand of haste, but only monsters. Haste only monsters. Right? And so like, oh, this is all awesome. So that's an example of like, okay, wand of striking is just, it's like a wand of force, basically, if there was such a thing. Teleportation. Wand of Wishing's epic. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I'm terrified. An empty, uncursed, insulated bag named Emergency Cock. That's where you put your detachable penis, is in your emergency cock bag. Oh, it's a cock bag. I get it. I have often called people. An uncursed sack containing 14 items. Okay, we'll look at that. A bugle. I don't know what the fuck you use a bugle for in this game except to wake monsters up. Which it used to be. I don't know if this is still true. It used to be in NetHack. We got a magic marker with 50 charges. Well, one scroll might be 7 charges. An uncursed oil lamp. Okay. It used to be in NetHack. There was a chance of monsters being spawned asleep. I think over the decades they have deprecated how likely that is, and so stealth was a part of the game. There were squeaky board traps that if you stepped on the squeaky board trap, it woke up monsters, right? And you would walk into a room and there'd be some badass monster there, but it wouldn't attack you. Like, oh, it's sleeping, right? Well, a bugle will wake monsters up. I don't know what the fuck else it does. Oh, it lowers the drawbridge. Of course it fucking does. Yeah. Cassie B, I also do not remember an insulated bag. No bag of holding. Did we get to the bottom of Minetown? What's up, Cloud Million? An uncursed pickaxe, always useful. An uncursed skeleton key. An uncursed towel. Towels have many uses, just like in real life. I am a hoopy fruit. God, I hope there are people that have no idea what that's a reference to. And they're like, what did he just say? An uncursed unicorn horn. Unicorn horns are like skeleton keys, except for everything else in the game. Skeleton keys will unlock any lock. A unicorn horn will unfuck any debuff. So it almost doesn't matter what's wrong with you. Apply the unicorn horn and it will fix it. It does not change the status of items. So a cursed item is still cursed. But if you're blinded, if you're, fucking lovesick, if your parents never loved you, it will fix that. Uncursed diamonds, an uncursed luck. We have a luck stone. So luck stone gives us luck, and it means luck will never time out for us, I believe, which is good. I never really paid attention to I've never really been a gemstone collecting kind of guy, So what level is this? Is this what level am I on? That's a moat. So this looks like the castle. Right? This is the castle level. I'm in the castle. So let me look up. First of all, let me refresh this. Wow. We raised another $500 since last time I refreshed. We're now at $1,700. We can do better. Some amount of money we spend is a whole shitload of anti-mosquito nets. They're just regular nets. They don't know. These nets don't know that they were made to stop mosquitoes. They're not active. They don't have little anti-mosquito lasers on them. What does a blessed luckstone do? I don't know off the top of my head, but you want everything to be blessed because there's shit in the game. There are enemies that curse you. They just cast curse on you and it curses your shit. And every object in the game has what is called beatitude. It increases your luck. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Has what's called beatitude, which is its cursed versus uncursed status. And you just want things to be blessed so that if somebody cursed you, it just goes from being blessed to uncursed. Like, phew, right? But a blessed luckstone, yeah. Yeah, on a per action basis, FF3. malaria is no joke, folks. If you live in a world, if you're watching this and you live in a part of the world where malaria is not a thing you have to worry about, good. That means we as a species have made enormous progress, because malaria is one of the most virulent diseases human beings live with, and it's probably the thing that has killed more humans than anything else, other than organ failure. All right, so there's a why is there a green box around me? Let's take an action. Let's do something. Hang on a minute. We're going to do our first thing. We're going to open the option file. Wait, what? Is that not how that's supposed to work? Uh-oh. How do I change my options? Oh, did I hit option? There we go. All right, so I'm not going to change the fruit. I'm going to change the number pad to on. And I don't know what these options are. On means on. Auto dig is set to yes. That's fine. So that means if I wield a pickaxe, it'll automatically start digging. Auto open, that's fine. Auto pickup, he has off. I guess I'll leave it off. I normally turn auto pickup on. It just means certain things take longer because I step onto a square and now I have to pick this thing up. That's 2 rounds. But auto pickup, some people, yeah. Numpad was the thing I wanted to turn on. What was the other thing I wanted to turn on? Holy shit, that's bad, Davaram. No, push drop command assist. There's something else bad. Colors, no sparkle. I don't know what the fuck that is. Hit point bar, that's fine. I think that's it. I think we're fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we have taken our first turn. Spasm 9000 says this is going to be the lowest number of turns ever played during the NetHack stream. I just don't want to die. I don't want to ruin someone else's game. When we're done in an hour and 18 minutes, the NetHackathon continues, and I am going to raid Pete Gauze. Pete Gauze is a longtime member of the MCDM community, everybody, and he's going to pick this game up, and he's going to make way more progress than Uncle Matt did. What's this fucking thing? A scroll called Scare and an empty unlocked chest. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that. Some text has been burned on the floor. Elbereth. Awesome. A faint wave of psychic energy. I don't know. Is there a trap on there? What's this? Open door? So let's go check out the castle level. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Listen, let's be frank. The reason I'm doing this is not to make progress in NetHack. All these other motherfuckers in the NetHackathon, like Dr. L before me, like Pete Gauze after me, they're gonna make way more progress than I even could if I were trying to make a lot of progress, because those guys are pros and I'm an idiot. Right? The reason we're doing this is to raise awareness of the NetHackathon, which I think I can say we have successfully done, and to raise money. It's a charity stream. That's the reason we're doing this. So we're actually playing, don't get me wrong, and I want to make progress. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being slow just to be slow, but I'm not trying to make as much progress as possible. The castle is a special level just above the Valley of the Dead. Damn, we have made a lot of progress. I do not usually get to the castle in most of my runs. If I get to the fucking quest level, I feel like, well, okay, yeah, I guess I must. It's the lowest level of the Dungeons of Doom. So there's 50 levels of NetHack Dungeon, and they have names. Each section has a name, right? And the part you start in is the Dungeons of Doom. It is the lowest level of the Dungeons of Doom and is located between dungeons levels 25 and 29. So in our case, 28. So that's a big part of this game, is there are even levels that you are guaranteed to find. They appear on some random point. So they're sort of like playing Descent or some of those dungeon crawler games where you take a tile, like Betrayal at House on Haunted Hill, and you shuffle the tile in somewhere in the middle. So you know it can't happen here, but it can't happen anywhere in here. Same thing is true of NetHack. And there are special levels it's random whether or not they are in your game at all. Like the Big Room, which I fucking love the Big Room. It's one of the coolest things ever. The level permits no bones file, so we're not going to find anybody else's corpses down here, and it is no teleport, which means we can't teleport around even if we wanted to. It is considered a graveyard level. That's not good. Undead are unlikely to leave corpses, so we're not going to gain levels by killing wraiths. It is notable for having a lot of monsters, soldiers, loot, and a guaranteed wand of wishing. Maybe that's probably how Dr. L got it. So here we are. There's a map. If you just go to the NetHack wiki and search for castle, and you can see a map of the castle. Sometimes some known levels, the map is always the same. Some known levels, it loads one of several random levels. I'm so glad I don't have to do Sokoban. That would be the thing that really disappointed me, is if I uniquely had to do, there's a Mind Flayer in the southern corridor. Aster? What does Aster mean? Aster Mind Flayer? I don't even know her. So we haven't explored the left half. It looks like we've already been in the middle where there's a bunch of traps. What is that T? Yeah, the floor is undiggable, but if you feel the traps, you may dig holes where they were. The only way down is through the trapdoors in the castle. There is no downstairs. Yeah, please donate. Please donate. Money helps these people. I've never done a charity stream before. I've always wanted to. So thank God I didn't have to figure out how to make one happen. Whoa. What just happened? Oh, there's some, hang on a minute. Stand by, don't go anywhere. Pardon me. Excuse me. The 2 barracks on either side of the entry all contain the usual complement of inhabitants. Each lower corner contains, the throne room contains 27 monsters. Where's the throne room? I see 2 stores. Is that the throne room? It's on there. So we haven't gone to the throne room yet, it sounds like. Arion to 75. What do you mean the version that gives you pictures? You mean Diablo? Get out. Yellow backslashes. Oh, so we've already been. Oh, that. Oh, I see. I get it. Yep. Hope high, smile. Yes, that's my goal. I think that has literally already happened. I think there's no amount of progress I could make now. So what does progress on this level mean? Are we just going to explore, clear it out, and go down? Did we already? It sounds like we already got the Wand of Wishing. The throne room is by the end, but that means it's already been cleared out, hasn't it? Like he's already been down here. It's really weird for me to jump into a NetHack game in the middle because it means I don't have all my stuff loaded that I normally have loaded in my head. Whoa. Did that @ sign die while I was just standing here? Wasn't there oh, there it is. Yeah, there was a, what are you trying to do in the castle level? What's the goal? Strategy. It may be useful to quaff. Okay. Getting in. Well, we're already in. Dealing with the drawbridge. Tools. History. There's a mastermind. Why do I need a mastermind solver in the castle? We have a Wand of Wishing. We have a Wand of Wishing with 2 charges. Gloria Segfall says they never picked up the wand, but that you say that with a question mark. You're asking me? Yeah, if your character dies in this game, they're dead forever, and you got to make a new character, and that is not happening on my watch. Throne room looks cleared out. Yeah, that's what I thought. There should be some dragons behind the throne room. Should we go try to kill the dragons? It could be a different Wand of Wishing. Well, Dr. L was here in chat. Dr. L, did you already grab the wand? Where is the Wand of Wishing? It's in one of these chests, I think. There's a guarantee. Okay. In one of the 4 corner rooms on a spot marked chest, there is a guaranteed untrapped chest containing a Wand of Wishing. So it's in one of these down here. There's a room. Oh, he can't have found it. Wait, he can't have found it because he hasn't gone into those rooms. Dr. L says, I picked up a Wand of Wishing right here, meaning I think he means like right. Oh, it was right here. Yeah. So there, that it was in this chest. Okay. So he found the Wand of Wishing. Yep. So we found that. So it's not a coincidence that we have a Wand of Wishing. I didn't think it was, but people in chat were like, maybe it wasn't the same one. Okay, fair enough. So let's go. I think the only other thing to do, really, we do have a tell. Do we have telepathy? Let's find out. Where do we put it on? Let's find out. Let's go. Hello, hi. Hey, everybody. Mac over here. W for put things on. We want to put on an uncursed towel. I think this is how it works. Let's find out. You are now wearing a towel around your head. You can't see anymore. No, but I have telepathy. Whoa. So that means we probably found and ate a floating eye. So, yep, there's the 2 dragons in each of these rooms. There's a fucking lowercase h, which I think is a mind flayer. H for humanoid. There's 4 dragons because there's a dragon right there. 5 dragons rather. Capital S I think is sea snake or something like eel, giant. No, not giant eel. There's some guards around here. There's guards down here in the corridor, I think. I don't see any. Oh, did you already genocide eels and shit like that? I mean, I don't really know. Apart from the wand of wishing, I don't really know what the point of the castle level is. Are we just trying to get XP and level up? Should I just try to kill stuff? Is that a legitimate strategy? Or would that be me fucking around? Does that make sense? That's what the psychic energy was? Got it. I mean, Daniel Grail case, unlike actual Dungeons and Dragons, this game doesn't fuck around. There are dungeons and oh yeah, there is. Absolutely. It could be a disenchanter. I can't see it right now. Actually, I could probably, can I look at stuff on the map? Even with my, where'd it go? Oh, it's a statue of a rust monster. Wait. Oh, it must be just left there from the last time I was in that room? Or is it a statue that will turn into one? Yeah, mission has been accomplished here. It says Trig Craig. Is Trig short for Trigby? I wonder. What class are we playing? As you can see, a brigand. We are a barbarian. Petrified by the cockatrice. Oh, that's why the bag is called cock. It's to hold your cockatrice corpse. Matt suspects. The best right now is to kill enough to get to level. So there are rooms full of loot behind the dragons. Okay, well. I don't think it can be complete because we can't complete it until we're 14th. We can't start the quest until we're 14th level. So maybe we could, maybe, I don't know how much XP you need to level up. He was using a rubber chicken earlier. To do what with? Yep, you got the cock thing right. You're not the first person to say that to me. NetHackathon, the brigand barbarian. Okay, all right. Let's take off our fucking. No, hang on a minute. What is T? How do I take off my? No. How do I take off my towel? How do I remove my towel? R. I typed R. Oh, I thought I typed R. An uncursed towel. V. Okay. Let's go kill some dragons. Here's the thing, folks. Don't bother trying to play for me. That ain't gonna work. I'm not that smart. I'm kind of stubborn when I play NetHack. I play it my way. I don't play it your way. So I'm just gonna walk down there and start beating the shit out of those dragons. And there's trapdoors, and I'm probably gonna fall in one of them. Yeah, it's not easy, especially for me, Mordak 420, where I'm like, what the hell's going on? Is there a new goal, Socratic Lover? Did they change the goal? I thought it was one goal. Oh, now it's 3,000. Yeah. We can get there. 100% we can get there. All right, how do I get in there? Matt, how do I get into that room? Where's the door in? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Nerd. Excuse me. We're going to nerd our way over there. What happened to my nerd shirt? 1, 2. Oh, fuck. Look. Oh, amulets and rings. They don't make her that hungry. Oh, all right, we're hungry. Now, here's the thing. See, this is one of the reasons they made it didn't used to be colored, and you wouldn't even notice because it would be in your peripheral vision, and all of a sudden your hunger thing would come up, and because it was the same. Anyway, I think time spent hungry is bad. I could be wrong. It may be hungry is not that big a deal, but definitely once it gets worse, it's bad. But I think time spent hungry is bad. It abuses your constitution. We do, Mr. Fizzer. I just want to make sure. Hunger abuses dex. I didn't know that. That's interesting. So, hunger abuses dex. So we want to get rid of hunger. So we're going to eat. Now, I'm not sure everybody eats as soon as they're hungry, but I do. I'm going to right now. So I'm about to make somebody else's game. Pete Gaza's game is going to get a little bit harder because we don't have a lot of food. That's probably because we've been eating a lot of corpses, and we can still do that, but I've got no corpses on me. So we're going to eat. a food ration. Lizard corpses, I don't think provide a lot of food, and I actually think lizard corpses do something useful. I think we're saving lizard corpses because I think you eat them to slow petrification or something like that. Yeah, prevent stoning. I know it. Yeah. So we're going to eat just a regular food ration. It takes time to eat the food ration, so if you're paying attention to the timer, it just advances. We probably don't have searching. So searching is super important in NetHack. I'm going to actually explain how it works. I could wish for a tinning kit. That's not actually, wishing for a tinning kit is not as ridiculous as it sounds, considering that we already have Grey Dragon scale mail. I'm super glad we did this, folks. I hope you guys are having a good time. I know we're not going to get a lot done. We might play some more NetHack like over the weekend or something. So the way searching works is whatever square you're in, when you press S to search, you automatically search all the squares immediately surrounding you. So there's a sort of algorithm if you're trying to search for secret doors is you search and then you move 1, 2, 3, and search again standing here. Because when you were standing here, you searched here. You searched here, you searched here, here, here. So you got to move over so that now when you're standing here, you're searching a new 3 spaces, right? So, and searching takes time. And it may be that you search a whole lot and you don't find anything even though it's there, right? Even though it's there, there's a secret door here and we just can't see it. I know it's there. Search. So what I do is I search like 10 times. And then if I haven't found anything, I give up and I move on unless I know it's there. Now, knowing that it's there, I don't know, James Torres, I should look. We should look in the sack. Knowing that it's there, we can do stuff like knock the door down or something like that, but I'm just going to search. We're not that stupid, actually. A faint wave of psychic energy. What does that mean? I've searched like 8 times. Oh, it just means there's a mind flayer on this level. Yeah, and we know where it is too. It's down here. There's a master mind flayer down here. So I think I'm where the secret door should be. The exit is to the left. The exit is to the left? Oh, wait. Yeah. It's over here. I'm wrong. I'm disoriented. Hey, this is a guard, I think. I don't want to attack this guard, do I? How do I get this guard to move? Zap him with a wand to teleport? I have no idea. It's probably a statue. Yep, there's a statue. There are several objects here. I don't want to pick up anything, but it looks like somebody. Oh, well, let's pick up a sea ration. It might be cursed, but we don't have to eat it. And we don't have a lot of food. We don't need any of this other shit, probably. Several objects here. Let's look in our bag, too. There's another sea ration, so we'll pick up one of those. Or, sorry. There we go. It's unlikely they're cursed. So that's probably why the previous player, Dr. L, was like, I'm not worried about food. There's fucking soldiers everywhere. Yeah. So this is the door I was searching for. There's a shitload of traps on this level, but I know exactly where they are. And I think they can be avoided. I'm kind of surprised that we can't see them. Did he fill them all up already? Like Max Sokoban? Or is it just barbarians suck at searching? So let's look at what's in our bag. An empty, uncursed, insulated, empty bag. There's okay. So we're going to open. No, we're going to open. No, we're going to hashtag open. No. How do I open the bag? Use bag, activate bag, apply bag, hashtag apply, or is it just apply? What do I, it's been so long. I used to have all these things just at my fingertips, and now I can never remember. Is it lowercase, uppercase, hashtag? We want to use or apply. Okay, let's try that again. T. We just want to look inside. There's an uncursed mummy wrapping, very useful if we want to disguise ourselves as a undead, so other undead want to attack us. A blessed unlabeled scroll, very useful. We have a magic marker. We could make a scroll. We could just write a scroll right now. I'd have to go look at this person's discoveries to see which scrolls they have identified. 2 uncursed unlabeled scrolls. Remember the recharge the wand of death? Remember that? Recharge the wand of death. that was part of that was we need to go get a magic marker to write a scroll of recharging. Hey, what's up, Darger? Welcome to the show. Bomgia. I've not been behind the throne yet. No. I'm gonna make the least amount of progress anyone has ever made in a game of NetHack, but not no progress. We moved a little bit. We moved. If we kill, how about this? Let's set simple goals, easily achievable. Let's kill something. Let's fight something and kill it. And if we survive that battle, I will feel like I did something useful and I didn't ruin the game that people have literally spent hours trying to get to. 16th most common cause of death in the world today. Well, yeah, but what about in the history of the human species? I'm not going to go fight a fucking mastermind flyer. I'm not going to do that. A scroll called Scare Monster. Enchant armor, enchant weapon, Stinking Cloud. I used a scroll of Stinking Cloud a little bit earlier here in the office. An uncursed scroll of teleportation. We can't teleport here. It's the castle. A blessed potion called Water. Water is basically, well, actually not literally true. I was going to say it's like a blank potion. But water is useful because if you bless it, you make holy water. And holy water is useful for all sorts of shit. $2,300. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, look at this. See? NetHackathon. Fuck yeah. Matt Colville brings, this is it. We'll bring the heat. I bring the heat. The MCDM, by the way, y'all don't know, the MCDM community is incredibly generous. We used to get crazy amounts of like gifted subs and shit like that. Awesome. If your helmet is greased, fighting the Mind Flayer is fairly trivial. Yeah, you say that, but I don't know things. There's always asterisks in NetHack. Secret door detection, speed monster. Okay, so it's a bunch of potions and scrolls. Okay, nothing special. Good to know. That's it. We're done with that. All right, so I should be able to stand in this square. Are there literally traps? I'm kind of surprised that, and I should be able to stand. In fact, let me blow this up a little bit. Actually, having been on this level before, it should be blown up. There we go. So here we are, one square in. I don't want to fall into a trap door because I will go down a level and I don't want to do that right now. I want to go kill a dragon. Dr. L, are the traps still here or did you already fill them up? Oh, good. You made the charity bar work in OBS. I should have thought of that. But I feel like the fact that it doesn't show is certainly not impairing the community to contribute. On behalf of me and everybody else involved in the hackathon and everybody at MCDM, thank all of you who are donating to the charity. Trapdoors are behind the throne behind the door next to the throne. Am I completely fucked up about this? Oh, there's the what's the T? What's the purple T here on the thing? Stand by. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. That's where the monsters spawn. Now, I know. I remember this. Okay. All right. So there should be a bunch of dragons actually. All right. So this is just a big fuck off empty room now. Oh look, there's a fucking, what is that? A purple O is a ogre. It was a wizard ogre, isn't it? Hey, come here. Hey, why isn't that guy coming to attack me? Oh, is it because they're chaotic and I'm chaotic? Are they on my side? I shouldn't attack them. Would I violate my Would I violate my alignment if I went and attacked one of these guys? Yeah, the castle's backwards. I'm guessing the reason the ogres aren't attacking me is because I'm chaotic and they're chaotic, and that if I attack them, I would piss off Crom. Otherwise, killing an ogre is no big deal for this guy. Should be easy. And people in chat are not. The people in chat aren't. We don't know. We don't know why the ogres aren't attacking me. I know as a Valkyrie, I don't like pissing off Tyr. If I walk up to this thing and attack it, it'll say, "Are you sure you want to attack this thing?" If I shouldn't, it won't piss off Crom. Says G1 Lord. I'm an orc. Wait, I'm an orc. I'm an orc. You can be an orc in this game. That didn't used to be true. Yeah, it's back to front. That's why I kept getting disoriented, trying to look from the map down to here. You enter an abandoned barracks. Oh, it's just peaceful. I can't attack it without doing something funky. I'm hungry. Maybe. I'm an orc? I didn't know you could play an orc in this game. V4 friend. That's good to know. Well, different classes, Ruxin, have different gods. So I'm pretty sure. Oh, I thought if you were a barbarian, I made this. This is a chaotic barbarian. If this were a neutral barbarian, it would be Crom. I get it. Yeah, I'm going for it. #0. So here's the throne. Have we sat on the throne? What's the look? No. What's the? There's an opulent throne here. Colon to look at was. Have we sat on the throne? I just want to know if I wasn't watching Dr. L, and I'm hoping that somebody who was, or Dr. L can say, nope, I didn't sit on the throne. We're definitely going to sit on the fucking throne, guys. We're definitely going to sit on the throne. So no one sat on the throne. We're going to sit on the throne. I don't know what happens. Doesn't sitting on the throne fuck up a bunch of stuff? Well, all right, let's look up what thrones do. Because they're awesome. Thrones are cool. A throne is a special dungeon feature. You have almost a 3/40, i.e. 7.5% chance of obtaining at least one wish if you sit on a throne. Cool. Sitting on a throne. The usual way to interact with thrones is to sit on it. When you sit on a throne, there's a 2 in 3 chance that nothing happens. Otherwise, there's a 1 in 3 chance of one of the following. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And you don't lose that conduct. That's useful. Oh, are we trying to keep any conduct? Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh no. 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 Okay, so it's some good things, some bad things, but yeah, the one thing we can do is we can drop our cash. A white dragon? A fucking white dragon. See, this is... What's up? How you folks doing? Well, keep in mind, just Chaucer, this game is not strictly speaking, I don't think Dr. L started this game. He inherited it as well. It would be very... Yeah, Dr. was like, kill it. Yeah, I'm a homework killer. All right, fine. So I'm wearing an amulet of reflection. So by the way, hey everybody, this is one of the reasons I love this fucking game, right? This is how real D&D works, bro. In actual real Advanced Dungeons and Dragons from 19 whatever, items that are a line of effect, like a wand of lightning bolts, they bounce off of walls. Right? They will bounce. If you zap it straight, and it will, and you'll zap yourself. Right? So a wand, you see, there's a line. That's that dash. There's a line. It's coming at me, and I've got an amulet of reflection, so it should reflect back at the dragon. The white dragon breathes frost. The blast of frost hits you, but it reflects from your medallion. Actually, I think usually one of the things in your Ascension kit is like a shield. Isn't there a shield of reflection? Can't you get a guaranteed shield of reflection from the Medusa level, or am I mistaken? But it reflects from your medallion. And of course the white dragon is like, I'm frost. I don't. All right. So let's pick our cash up. I don't know why. I just don't want to forget. Let's pick our cash up and let's see if we can't. So here's the thing about what I'm about to just go punch this dragon with my big sword. I'm about to just sword this dragon. Is there in my inventory, is there some better way for me to kill this? Because what's going to happen is every turn, it's going to take a turn to walk up to it, and then another turn, and the whole time it's going to be like, fuck off. And I'm going to be like, ow, quit it, but the medallion will protect me. So there might be some way to just zap him or something like that, but that ain't how I play. I'm not smart. I don't know things. The dragon's getting closer, and Leon's getting larger. All right, so here's what happens. There is speed in this game. I don't know exactly how it works. I've never looked it up. I am going to move into the next space, and then I think the dragon will attack me. And I will have to endure that attack before I get to attack it, I think. The dragon remembers you weren't hurt by its breath. That's amazing. I didn't know that. Is that new or has that always been true? That's awesome. All right, here we go. All right, so I think I've got a little bit of speed. So I moved into this space, and I've still got some. I think it probably uses fucking segments from AD&D. Oh, it's new in 3.7. Mwah, so good. Oh, man, I should stream 3.7. I'll definitely stream 3.7. Okay, folks, we're about to fight a dragon. We're about to trade blows with the dragon. And it's a white dragon. I don't think white dragons are the nastiest dragons in the game. I could be wrong. And so it might take a couple of hits, but I've got 111 hit points. I should be fine. Take it easy, Sergeant Caleb. Chow! You smite the white dragon. Wow, and it hasn't gotten it to attack me yet. You smite the white dragon. The white dragon bites. So this is multi-attack, right? It has multiple attacks. You smite the white dragon. That means I attacked and I hit. If I had a stethoscope, I could put it up to the white, and I could tell how many hit points it had. But I do not believe I have a stethoscope. The white dragon bites. The white dragon hits. The white dragon knocks you backward with a forceful strike. That's new. So it did 8 points of damage. It did 8 points of damage to me. Why are you even wasting my time? Right? I got shit to do. I got shit. Maybe we should go fight the mind player. Yeah, because it gives range. Yeah, yeah. By the way, knockback is a huge part of draw steal, and we used to call it knockback because of champions. We called it knockback for the longest fucking time, and then finally we just called it force movement, push, pull, that kind of stuff. But for months afterwards, there was one stat in draw steal that was FMR, that stood for forced move resist, and eventually James finally was like, delete. Stability. And I just was like, I was making a character. I'm like, hey, stability. That's way better. If you want to know what it's like working at MCDM, that's what it's like. All right. You smite the white dragon. The white dragon bites. The white dragon misses. My AC is pretty good. The white dragon hits, but not good enough. You notice the white dragon's hitting more often than not. So how many times have I hit this dragon? 4 times? Oh, shit. You smite the white dragon. So I've got speed. I'm sped up. I'm not going to die, Ruxin12. I swear to God. Oh, thank you, Flamehead 2122. It's 10 years better than 2112. I love Draw Steal, the name. There are 3 things. There are many things I love about the name, but one of the things I love about the name Draw Steal is when people online don't like it. Because anytime you see that, by the way, anytime you see somebody online being like, but I don't like the name, click on their account and just see what kinds of stuff they post and just see how grognardy they are. But yeah, I love the name Draw Steal. I think it's excellent. I'm really happy with it. The white dragon hits, the white dragon bites. So this creature is not sped up. It just gets multiple attacks per round, right? Whereas I think I am sped up. Or no. I'm probably not sped up. I'm not sped up. I'm probably just trained. I'm trained in two-handed sword, right? So I get multiple attacks. Very like AD&D. The white dragon hits. The white dragon hits again. Wow, it actually did some damage to me. It's probably got a bite and 2 claws, and the bite does more damage. You kill the white dragon. We've killed our first creature, everybody. We have made a little bit of progress on the way to XP level 14. Right? Calorie-Mar, I was pretty impressed. Steadfast, yeah. Stability, yeah, makes sense. Yeah. A psychic wave pours over you. It locks on your latent telepathy. It locks onto the Ogre King. I have no idea what's happening. The Mind Flayer is trying to brain me, and it's not even in line of sight. I just got brained. No. We have slain a fucking dragon, by the way. Pete Goss tried to type something, probably in all caps. Yeah, dinner is served. Dragon is back on the menu, boys. What does locking on even mean? How apropos was it that Colville's first kill was a dragon in the dungeon? Mwah. Thank you, Dr. L. We already have Grey Dragon scale. It's the best armor we can get. Are they going to come? Is it going to come attack me? Why is not? What happened? Did I scroll away from the? There are several objects here. There probably should be some. There's a lot of gold. I'll take that. Sure. There's a white dragon corpse. There's a potion called booze juice. A bunch of a gem called SB, a gem called SBK, a gem called SO. I do not want of this. I don't need any of this. A potion called booze juice is literally just like it's food. It's alcohol. It's a beer. So we're gonna pick both of these up. 2.395 of 3,000. What is that? What are you looking at? Oh, is that money? Oh, because you're not American. I was like 2.35. Let me see. Yeah, we can do better than that. We're trying to get to 3,000, and we're only at we're about 2,400. So, by the way, if you just joined us or you haven't joined us recently, I am doing this as part of a charity. I just killed this white dragon for charity. That's the kind of guy I am. C'est moi, I'm forced to admit, 'tis I humbly reply, this mortal whom such marvels can do. C'est moi, 'tis I. I've never lost in battle or game. I'm simply the best by far. Anyway, so we just killed the dragon for charity, as is my wont. The charity is an anti-malaria. We fight malaria. Excuse me, my nose is running. It's an anti-malaria charity. Yeah. It's not it's a pro-fight malaria charity. And we're trying to raise money, and we've raised quite a lot just so far. But we have a little less than that. We have about another 45 minutes. We can absolutely 100% smash a $3,000 goal. We're only $600 away from 3,000. We can absolutely fucking do it. And let me tell you something. As somebody, I listen to KCRW, my local PBS station, which is excellent. Huge music channel, turns you on to all sorts of music, great news, investigative journalism, reporting. I started listening to KCRW in my 20s, and I listened for like 20 years before I finally was stable and secure enough that I could donate. Right. You know, I grew up, I spent, I don't know how long with I'm going to use my debit card, cross your fingers. I think I'm out of that zone now, hopefully forever, but the future is uncertain. But that was. So my life for a long time was like, okay, all right, anxiety using the debit card. And so I finally got to a point where I could contribute. I contribute, I think, $20 a month now for KCRW. And they tell you this when they're doing their raise money thing. They're like, you feel better. You feel like, oh, I'm glad I did that. And then every time they ask for money, you're like, hey, I already give, man. I already give. You feel good. That's not a joke. Like donating to charity, you definitely feel like you are making a fucking difference. And I know that money is a crass commercial thing. Yeah, 100%. But it gives these organizations the power to affect change, right? I used to be one of those people that when I went to Taco Bell, which I do too often, but when I go to Taco Bell and they say, do you want to round up for charity? I'd be like, no, because I thought to myself, they're going to take that money and they're going to donate it and not write it off. They're going to use it and use it as a tax cheat. But I was very lucky that one of the people in our community, our lead tester, Pesto enthusiast, Besto tester, said, hang on a minute, Matt, I work for a charity. Or at least I think this used to be true. I work for a charity, and I can tell you they are not allowed to do that. They have to report that as part of your contribution. So when he goes, you should, if you want to give, you should absolutely give at those checkout places. Cause he's like, that's where we get most of our money from. I don't know if it's literally most, but that's how we got a ton of money from. Cause that stuff, they are not allowed. They are legally not allowed to do anything with that money except donate it on your behalf. So absolutely say yes. Don't second guess it and go, well, what's Taco Bell going to do with this money? No. You're starving us, the charity, right? So God bless charities. Pick up what? We're going to pick up the gold. I don't know why. Do we need gold? Gold weighs. By the way, gold weighs. Eversore 42 says that they actually looked up the Taco Bell charity on some charity rating website and had a pretty good rating. Good. Excuse me. I don't know. What am I doing? That's. Yep. Okay, we're burdened now. Continue. Yeah, we'll continue. We're slowed. So we because our strength is only 1802. Actually, didn't I hear once a million years ago that high strength doesn't help with being burdened or not? And I was like, what? How can that not be true? So gold weighs. So that's probably why previous players were not carrying around a lot of gold. In fact, I'm going to get to that guy. It's probably like strength plus combat maxes out. Well, I mean, it maxing out makes sense. It shouldn't be infinite, but only 1802. Well, yeah, I think I don't know if it's anything like playing a Valkyrie, there's a good chance you will start with percentile strength. Are we really only 275 away? Wow, that's fucking, you guys are amazing. Wow, you guys are amazing. But there's more amazement to come. So let's drop the cash. How do I drop some money? There's a way when you want to drop some. Do I have to split it? Do I have to split it into a pile? Capital D. Okay. Capital D. String. How do I drop some gold? Okay, got it. So drop. Oh, that's right. 400. Yeah, there we go. It's been 400 string. So I don't want 400 string. I want to drop 1,000 string. Is there anyone in chat? Who, when you use the $, your brain just goes string? I would not be surprised if there weren't. Ratnox is like, yep. I love you guys. Because yeah. I'm a C# dev. So no. Yeah. So I came up in the 80s and I started in high school with Apple Basic. And I don't know how universal this is, so it's not that universal, but the sign for variable was the $. So it was the sign for a text string or something. I don't remember what it was now. One of the things I still have baked into my head is a poke or a peek command from Apple Basic. Wait -16382, 128. WAIT, not weight as in heaviness. Wait -16382, 128. And that's the command to tell the software not to put a flashing cursor when there's an input. So my inputs in class looked really, really slick because I knew that command. And I will, as long as I live, I will never forget that. Moreland Wiss, thank you very much. Yeah, I had Nerfall in Excel. Sure, yeah. Yeah. Peaks and pokes. Yep. Wait, -16382, 128. Fuck. I memorized that when I was 16 or 17. And I don't remember any phone numbers from back then. I don't remember birthdays or address. I don't remember what she was wearing, but holy fuck, wait, -16382, 128. And I'm not sure if you search for that. Would you get anything in this day and age? That Times New Potent, that should be, but now it's too late now because now people know that. But yeah, yep. Anyway, I was telling Jerry when he got here, I'm like, the thing is, I'm a fraud. I talk the talk, but I can't actually walk the walk. I don't think I've ever used an actual terminal to do something before. I've never used one. I'm earlier than that, and I've never been that hardcore as a, and I never really used DOS. I went from by the time I was a Windows user, by the time I was a PC user, it was all Windows. So I never used DOS for anything. I was an Apple user and then a Mac user. So, all right. So we killed one dragon, and I don't think we have to worry that much because I think it's percentage based. But now we're going to drop. We're going to drop all of our cash, and we're going to sit on the throne. Ready? We're going to sit on the throne. I think that remember. There's a 66.6% chance that nothing happens. You sit on the opulent throne. You feel somehow out of place, as though you don't belong here, which I think is the message. It's one of the messages for nothing happens. The throne vanishes in a puff of logic. So that's it. Nothing happens. Oh, we're even that. Oh, wow. So, wow. Oh, actually, because we were burdened as soon as we picked up the potion. We got some potions. We got some lotions. So we got to drop more shit. Or drop some more gold, but you have to drop a lot of gold to make. Oh, we picked up all those. Actually, I think C rations and K rations, I think they weigh. I think they're heavy. And we don't have a fucking bag of holding. How did we get to the, have we not done Gnome Town? I always do Gnome Town because there's a guaranteed bag of holding at the bottom. I don't think this character has made any wishes. The daggers are heavy, yeah. I could wish for one, actually. But they've already done the bag of holding. They've already done a Sokoban. I watched them do it. How do we not have a bag of holding? Do we have a bag of holding? The quote, the amulet. What is quote lowercase o uppercase r stand for? Oh, Sokoban was the amulet because it's not. Yeah, Luckstone in the mines. Oh, you're right, Trade Krieg. You're right. You're guaranteed a Luckstone in the mines, and it's either an amulet of reflection or a bag of holding. So how about we wish for a bag of holding? Is that a reasonable? Is that because I think it is a reasonable thing to do when you have wishes and you already have Grey Dragon scale mail and these things. Right, dire audience? What's up? Welcome to the show. Dr. L says bag of holding is a fine wish. Yeah. Okay. So let's make life for future players a little bit easier. We have at least 2 charges and we can recharge the wand of wishing. So we're gonna wish for a blessed. Well, we're gonna zap our wand of. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna make real progress in this person's game, and we're gonna get closer to completing their ascension kit. An ascension. So what we're trying to do in NetHack is we're trying to ascend. That is the goal. That's how you beat NetHack. Is you ascend. And there's a thing called a. Is that a real thing? Disperse? A blessed Fabergé egg? Is that because they'll hatch into dragons? What's a blessed Fabergé egg do? A blessed greased fixed bag of holding. So they hatch into Fabergé, surely. Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. When a mommy and daddy Fabergé love each other very much. I can look up what a Fabergé egg does. Oh, it's a NetHackathon specific thing. Oh, it only exists in NetHackathon? Well, then I don't want to do it. I don't want to. If that sounds like let's let somebody else do that. And have that kind of fun. It's a wait. Oh, the blessed Fabergé egg is a special bag of holding. Oh, neat. Okay, maybe other people were saving it so I could do it. That's fucking cool. I'll have to trust you folks. I trust you guys. What's up, Sabathius? Welcome to the show. So there's a thing called an ascension kit. It's a list of all the things you should get in order to ascend. It is a notional thing. It is not an item. It is not a collection of items. It is not a thing in the game. It's just a list that you should keep in your head. Before I try to ascend, I should probably get a tinning kit, definitely a unicorn horn, bag of holding, definitely, right? There's a list of things, a skeleton key probably, right? There's a list of things that you should just have, right? Yeah, I have a concept of a list. Well said. We just went past $3,000. When we started, what we were at, we were like $750 or something like that. And I'm like, no, we can do better. We can do better. We can absolutely do better. And we've got another half an hour, folks. We can do a half an hour. We can get way higher than that. Who dares wins. So yeah, let us wish for a blessed Fabergé egg. Yeah, dire audience says, if you get that full list and stay on your toes, there's a pretty high rate of ascension. Yeah, well, because it includes things like a blessed unicorn horn, which fixes almost everything. When I got it, it was less than 200. Oh, I wasn't paying attention back then. So Steve Hack says fixed greased. All right, so let's zap the wand. What do we want to zap? We want to zap the wand of wishing. You may wish for an object. What do we wish? All right. So it vanished in a puff of logic. Socratic lover, who's a Socratic lover, not a Socratic fighter. Here, let me do this. Here. Okay. Okay. How do I wish for this thing? Like which properties? I've never wished for an egg before. Holy, tempered, and greased, says Lexi Thymie. Holy and tempered? What's that? Holy? What's that? I thought I thought it was blessed. Now I want somebody else to verify that because I do not know Lexi Thymie, and I'm not saying that they would deceive me, but they might not know everything there is to know. Matt does not know what to wish for. Matt has never heard of holy before. Disperse. I'm a professional, eh? Synonyms for blessed and fixed. Oh, that sounds. Sorry, people may already have said in chat. Now I was looking at this Discord. Holy is the same as blessed. Oh, that's interesting. Is it blessed plus plus? Are they synonyms for blessed, or is it just more? Flair 392, who says Lexi is a fellow NetHack streamer, and then somebody else says, here, let me turn. I can't see these people's names because I think I've streamer mode turned on. Lithari Drow says blessed, greased, fixed. This is why I'm asking. E.g., holy water is blessed water. Oh, I get it. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So here's why I'm asking, because different people are telling me different things. Lexi says holy, tempered, greased. Lithari Drow says blessed, greased, fixed. I bet tempered is the same as fixed. I bet it is. I bet it's the same thing. I bet they're the same thing. Oh, fixed is fireproof. Okay, Dr. L, whose game I inherited. All right. Partly eaten? Wait, what the fuck? Are you joking? Are you literally saying you should wish for a blessed, greased, fixed, historic, lit, partly eaten Fabergé egg? I will wish for that. All right. Blessed, greased, partly eaten? Yeah. Ye Mukan says that is a joke. Oh, but that's a dangerous joke to make because that's the person at the game before me, and I'm just going to trust them. Partly eaten because it's an egg and it's not going to change the. Dr. L said blessed, greased, fixed, historic. Hang on a minute. So Lithari Drow. And I think these are the same thing. Blessed is the same as holy, and I think tempered is the same as fixed. So I'm gonna grab blessed, greased, and fixed because of the two suggestions I got from the NetHackathon Discord, one of them made more sense to me. So it's blessed, greased, fixed. How do you spell Fabergé egg? Sorry, how do you spell Fabergé egg? How did we spell Fabergé in the game? Says Unit 3. How did we spell this? Will it accept the accent? Faberg. It's spelled like it sounds. Faberg. 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 Egg. What do you wish? A blessed, greased, fixed Fabergé egg. Typos, right? Faberge. Oh, does it have to be a capital F? Is it case sensitive? Disperse says you'll get a second chance, but I don't think I've made a typo, have I? People are acting like I'm making the typo. Does it? The only question is, it's not case sensitive. Boom. A greased jeweled egg. What the fuck does this do? I have never seen a Fabergé egg in NetHack before. There are creatures that lay eggs in NetHack. What does it do? Is it just like a bag of holding? Error dummy. Huh. Good news. It's a suppository. Apply the jeweled egg. All right. Apply Q. What do I want to do with my jeweled egg? Look inside it. It's probably empty, right? Because it's a bag of bolding. It came with a red gem. Okay, well, I'll leave that the way it is. That's fucking cool as shit. I want to put something inside it. Yeah. Put something inside. Put all our coins in. Why not? Definitely put our comestibles in. Yeah, why not? I would say right now, and gems. Yeah, if we have any gems that aren't the luckstone. It is a waterproof, fragile. I guess that means if we get hit, there's a chance it breaks. Expensive bag of holding. Fragile doesn't sound good, but okay. It does, wind, fire, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I feel kind of good. I feel good, kind of invincible. So fragile is a new thing to me, and it probably means there are certain types of damage you can take, like falling damage, force damage, or stuff that has a chance. Like if a dragon breathes on you, you have to roll for all your potions and scrolls to see if they catch fire and are destroyed. There are other types of damage, I suspect, that will, if something's fragile, there's a chance that it will get destroyed. Do not throw the egg. Was I in any danger of throwing the egg? Fragile means if you kick or throw it, stuff breaks. Got it. Angenga. So NetHack is literally AD&D first edition. There are things that you guys are hearing. Sorry. I have it muted. Sorry. How do I turn streamer mode back on? Because I turned it off so I could see people's usernames. How do I turn streamer mode back on in Discord? There's got to be a way to do it. I apologize. I muted my speakers, but you guys are hearing it. Actually, I should be able to. Hang on a minute. There we go. Never mind. Now, if people message me in Discord, you folks should not hear it. I muted my speakers, and now I've muted my speakers in Discord. Okay. All right, back to the game. Put in coins, put in comestibles, put in gems. Put in what? Put in the cache. Put in the sea ration, the uncursed food ration. Well, let's keep the food ration out just because it's what we're going to eat next. And they'll save us around. Let's keep the lizard corpses because I think we need them. Let's put the diamonds in. Let's see if this unburdens us. You put 444 gold pieces. You put some food in there, and no, it didn't. So we need to put more shit in here. So let's see. Let's see what shit we apply. What do I want to use or apply? We could put the magic marker in there. I don't think they're heavy. We could put some wands in there, but let's find where'd the Fabergé egg go. Where'd the Fabergé egg go? Wands and tools. Oh, it's a jeweled egg. I should call it Fabergé or something. Q. All right, we want to put something in. I. All right, let's pick all types just because I'm stupid. We could put the amulet. We can put. See, the thing about putting something in a container is a bag. The magic of a bag of holding is when you put something into it, it reduces the weight by a lot. Now, a normal bag of holding, it doesn't reduce it to zero, but it reduces it so much that it might as well be zero for all practical purposes. So you put something into a bag of holding, it reduces the weight of it. But also, if you need that item, especially in a critical fucking desperate moment where you may be one turn away from death, having to go reach into your bag to get the thing could cost you time. At least that's my assumption, actually. That may not be true. It may be that getting things in and out of bags does not take time. I don't know. If you put a wand of cancellation into the egg, what happens? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Excuse me. Man, I'm just kind of fucking blown away that we've already raised a shitload of money. I'm not going to break that. Lizard corpses don't weigh a lot, I don't think. So what else are we putting in here? Let's put the amulet in here. I think amulets weigh. Let's put the amulet of unchanging in here. Daggers. Let's put the elven dagger in here. I don't know. I mean, daggers weigh. When I say weigh, I don't mean everything weighs. But when I say, oh, this weighs, I mean, it weighs a lot, or it weighs enough to worry about it. K2, 1971. This is a good year. I was already alive and maybe even walking around at that point. Scrolls weigh, but I don't think they weigh a lot. What have I missed? What's up, Phoenix Scientist? We killed the dragon. How about that? We could put that potion, the unidentified ruby potion in there. We could put the booze potion in here. Yeah, I was actually just gonna drink it. Because what that happens is your hunger exists on a spectrum, and there's a number value, but there's no way for you to know what the actual number is. So when we went into hungry, we were just at the top of hungry, right? So I ate a food ration, and that gave us a bunch of food. Now we're taking it out. But I was just gonna drink the potion of booze. When I saw that picking it up caused us to get burdened, I was like, oh, I'll just drink it, because what it'll do is it'll go and just give us more food. What you don't want is you don't want to get over full. You don't want to get satiated, which is a status in this game, because bad things happen to you when you're satiated. Although my memory is that going from regular to satiated over and over again, there's a chance that it does something good, but I don't remember what. Yeah, we fucked up a white dragon. Moving stuff. Wait, hang on a minute. So, Final Fantasy III Lock Z says, moving stuff from the regular sack to the egg seems safe. Can we put the regular sack? Hey, everybody, can we put the regular sack in the bag of holding? It's a fine line between the abuse and training of Khan. Put the jeweled egg into the jeweled egg. It'll just give me by the way, I think we could try that. We would get a very funny reaction. Eth Orland said you should be able to, as long as there's nothing dangerous in the sack. We looked in the sack, and there's nothing dangerous in the sack. Well, let's not take a chance. Let's put that in there now. We'll put the cursed ring in there. I think rings are one of those things that can weigh a lot. Do we have any wands with no charges? No. We can put the bugle in there. I don't think we need the bugle anymore. We can put oil lamps. I think are heavy. Pickaxes are fucking heavy as shit. We'll put the pickaxe in there right now. I don't know when we're going to need the pickaxe next, but pickaxes are one of those things where it's unlikely you're going to need one randomly, right? You'll be in a scenario that you knew was coming. You'll be on a certain level. You're like, oh, I need a pickaxe. We did not eat the dragon. Should we eat the dragon? This should do it. This should do it. Your movements are now unencumbered. I don't think that many. We haven't eaten or anything since then. Do we not have the frost resistance intrinsic? There's a hill giant coming up to us, everybody, or something. Yeah, dragon eating will definitely, because we ate just before we killed the dragon, right? We got hungry. I ate a regular food ration. Oh, it's friendly apparently. How do I know? Is there a way to tell what I actually don't think there is. I don't think there's a trivially easy way to determine what your intrinsics are. Oh, that's good to know. Loggers 8. Dr. L says, don't have many intrinsics. All right, well, let's eat the white dragon corpse. There is a white dragon corpse here. Eat it. Now, it takes time to eat. And the more big the thing you're eating is, the more time it takes. A wand or a potion of enlightenment. Can't you apply a stethoscope to yourself? But does that not work? Yeah, but this way we won't have to wear the ring. Eat it. Yeah, sure. This white dragon corpse is stringy. You sense a faint wave of psychic energy. You sense a faint wave of time is passing. So we're getting all these alerts because time is passing. The turn marker is going up. You're having a hard time getting all it down. By Crom, I will eat this dragon. A wave of psychic energy. Oh, it's a storm giant. There's a fucking storm giant walking around here. But it's apparently friendly. I don't know what's going on, that there's fucking friendly ogres and storm giants. Yeah, now we're satiated, right? There's a Hey, everybody. There's a Nazgul here. Where is the Nazgul? Oh, it's that capital purple W. We have line of sight. This whole place is lit. We have, that's not lit, actually. We have line of sight on we have 15 minutes left in the stream, by the way. If we die from overeating a dragon, no, I don't think you can. I think unless we were satiated when we started, we can't. The Nazgul picks up a short sword. The Nazgul picks up a leather armor. You're finally finished. You feel full of hot air. So that is an alert telling me that so I'm going to look it up actually, because I do not natively just understand what it means. I bet if I just search on Google, you feel full of hot air, it'll say that's a NetHack alert. Cold resistance. So we got cold resistance as an intrinsic. So now we can remove, excuse me, let me get back to the game. Click. We can remove our ring of cold resistance. And you know what? We're going to apply the bag, which I don't remember, I think it was like D or something like that. Q. Of course it's not D. Put something inside. Put a ring inside. Put a uncursed ring of cold resistance inside. There we go. Ring of free action. How did I not know we had a ring of free action? Nerd. All right, sweet. Loggers, the 8th, says Nazgul are kind of spooky without sleep resistance, or I have reflection. I have an amulet of reflection. So I completely agree. Or many times people have told me I'm full of hot air. So we actually made some real progress, folks. Adding an intrinsic to the stack. You know, there are players who will play for all 2 hours and not add any intrinsics. So we made real progress, folks. We haven't done we've raised a shitload of money. Hang on. Fuck yeah. So we've crashed through the $3,000 goal. We're at $3,260. We got a bag of holding in the presence of a Fabergé egg. I feel like with 15 minutes left, I don't want to. So is that Nazgul coming after us? Are we going to fuck up a Nazgul? I know, right? Hive indicator. That's pretty good. Let's not stand in the line of sight of the Nazgul and see what happens. Actually, no, they're dead. They are undead. So if I put my towel on, I will not see them. By the way, there are not a lot of people in this world that you can just in the middle of a conversation say, well, they're undead. So if I put my towel on, I won't be able to see them. And they would understand they would not think that you were just turned into a gabbling idiot and that you needed to be put into a home. Yeah. I just want to know, like, I don't want to go down that corridor because there's a lot of pit traps down there. Is he coming after me? Why does that keep doing that? Is there a Nazgul coming after me? No, it was right here. The W was, can you see my cursor? The W was over here. And so now I assume, no, feeling haggard. It won't for a little while. Oh, this isn't that corridor. Oh, because it's inverted. Fuck. I'm stupid. I'm not smart. Not like people say I'm dumb. There are many objects here. I always use comma to look for what objects. Comma is pick up. Colon is look down. And they both show you the list, but I figure, well, what if I want to pick something up? Yeah, there's 1,000 gold still on the ground. Short sword pole. This is all of the dead guards. There's a bunch of guards that were previously killed. Actually, there's a lot of food rations here. I'm not going to worry about food rations. A knife. What? It is hit. It is destroyed. I'm not blinded, but something's happening in the darkness that I can't. It is destroyed. The blast of sleep gas whizzes past you. What the fuck breathes? What's up, Unconquered? Take it easy. An orange dragon? Is orange dragon sleep gas? Do Nazguls breathe sleep gas? Here we go. You want to kill a Nazgul, everybody? That would be not bad in the last 10 minutes of our stream to kill a Nazgul. Kill a white dragon, kill a Nazgul. That's progress. Kill a white dragon, kill a Nazgul, sit on a throne, use a wish, get a Fabergé egg, and get a cold intrinsic. Are you kidding? We could be like, there's going to be real streamers that aren't going to make that much progress. I want to thank the people that played before me because I get the impression that they kind of were doing like, let's not do everything possible. Let's give Colville something to do. All right. Which Nazgul do you think this is? Do you think this is a Dwar of Wa? Do you think it's Andufinel? Which do you think it is? Hassan Chop! I smite the Nazgul. You smite the dragon. You smite the Nazgul. The Nazgul swings his longsword. The Nazgul misses. Because I have a negative 12 armor class. This Nazgul might have a harder time hitting me than the dragon did. It's Kummel the Easterling. Yeah. The people in chat who know what I speak of when I say Dwar of Wa, you all get gold stars. Yeah. There's a lot of you who know who I'm talking about. There's a lot of you who know what I'm talking about. All right. You smite the Nazgul. The Nazgul swings his longsword. The Nazgul hits. So it's telling me like the attack roll. It's showing you the attack roll. The Nazgul swings his sword. It's telling you the result of the attack roll. The Nazgul hits. And then it doesn't tell you how much damage. You have to look and see how much damage it did. So it did 6 damage. Oh! I didn't know. I forgot it did that. I forgot it did that. I just, yeah, it level drained me. It is a type of wraith. Yeah, I should have known. Yeah, it's a fucking wraith, for Christ's sake. Yeah. This is one of the problems with playing NetHack is, especially when you just spent hours and hours and hours playing at high level, and then you start over again with a new character. Old school BS. Yeah, classic old school BS. Yeah, you're probably right. Because what it does is what it does is it drained a level. So however much, let's say I was at level 14, right? Or I was at level 13, right? What it did was, wherever I was at level 13, it drops me to the top of level 12, right? So as soon as I kill this, it'll go boop. So I still lost a big chunk of XP probably, but I will level back up as I kill this because the XP from killing the Wraith will cause me to level up. However, that was still a lot of XP I probably lost. See how it says 3,99999 after my XP 12? I'm 1 point away, right? 16,000 XP. Well, you know, it's getting that 16K back is as easy as swinging your S word. What was I talking about before I got fucking level drained by a fucking Nazgul? Oh shit, 252. We're almost done. Yeah, it's old school. I once used, because it was in an adventure, a published adventure, a fucking Shadow Dragon, and they breathed level drain. And that was a brutal fucking fight, man. Fucking like some Elminster motherfucker had to. Well, you want to know the good news, folks, is that if you're not on a graveyard level, and this is the Nazgul deep cut. Yeah. Is Dwar of Wa and Andufinel, are they unique to MERP? I think they might be. Just like in regular D&D. Yeah, that's the thing I was about to explain, Mordak 420, is if you fight a Wraith not in a graveyard and not on a graveyard level, there is a chance the Wraith will drop a corpse. That's true of all creatures. If you eat a Wraith corpse, you will automatically level up. It's one of the ways that to auto level. Fuck, I forgot Wraith. So this is what I was saying. One of the things that happens when you play NetHack, you got to be careful, man. You teach yourself bad habits because you play NetHack, right? And if you know what you're doing, you spend 95% of your time playing high level NetHack, right? And then eventually you die or you ascend and you start a new game, and now you're back to first level. And you forget, oh, that's right, I don't have an amulet of protection from level drain. Oh, fuck, I forgot, right? So you get used to, at the higher level you get, I'm not worried about this. I've got a fucking unicorn horn. I've got a whatever, I can fix this. And then when you start again, you're like, yep. Nazgul never leave corpses. As it says in the Bible, Nazgul never leave corpses. What's up, Coach Craven? You destroyed the Nazgul. Welcome back to Experience 13. Yeah. There are many objects here. There should be a ring of invisibility. Pick up what? A vulgar polearm. A dented pot, which, by the way, a dented pot is a type of helmet. A helmet, a pair of high boots, a small shield, a small leather armor. So there was already dead people here. A wooden ring. So how do we name the vulgar? I think vulgar is like vulgar Latin, like the Vulgate cycle. It's a place or a language, or it's a dialect of Latin or something like that. So hashtag name. Thank you, Null Shepis. What do I want to name? A particular object in inventory. Show me my particular objects in inventory. I want to name a wooden ring. Invisibility. So this is So we haven't identified the wooden ring, but we know what it is because Nazgul drop rings of invisibility. So now on that giant table I told you about before we started this game of all the different types of materials versus all the different properties of magic stuff, they hash it every time. If we played a different game, if we started a new game of NetHack, a wooden ring might be a ring of fire resistance, right? But in this game, we now know for a fact that wooden rings are rings of invisibility, even though we technically haven't identified the ring. But by changing the name of it, we could have named it Bob if we wanted to. By changing the name of it, now when you go into your inventory, the next player will go, oh, look, under rings, a wooden ring named invisibility, and they will be able to reverse engineer. He probably killed an Nazgul, right? Because he didn't get it identified. Otherwise, it would just say a ring of invisibility named invisibility, which you wouldn't do. But aren't Nazgul rings dropped as cursed? Okay, yeah, fair enough. Hashtag name. This is probably the last thing we do before we hand this off to Pete Gauze. We're going to name a particular object in inventory. Man, we did so much fucking better in this 2 hours than I thought we were going to do. I was like, man, I'm going to like barely move off my square. I'm going to be so afraid of doing anything wrong. And we did a lot of cool stuff, actually, especially for introducing people to NetHack, which is a big part of why I love streaming this game, is just introducing this game to people because it is fucking fun. It is a super fun game. It's not just fun because it's retro. I think it is inherently fun. Dire audience, I am not pretty good at NetHack. I am not. So what was that thing? Was it N was the wooden ring? Let's not take a chance. It was R. Invisibility cursed. So now let's see if that succeeded. A wooden ring named invisibility cursed. Yep. All right. So, I think I'm going to save the game. It does. It is infinitely replayable. And there's a new version. They just dropped, apparently there's 3.7s in testing or something. So I'm really, really keen to check it out. We might stream normal NetHack this weekend. And when I'm done, maybe but ascending in NetHack doesn't mean you're good at it. It just, you can ascend just by brute force and ignorance. I'm brute force. He's ignorance. How much money did we raise? We raised like $3,000 or 20. I think we were like 600 when I started. So we raised like 26, 7, 8, 28, almost $3,000, by the way. And so there are two things I need to do before we stop. I need to save my game, which I think is just S for save, right? I'm going to make sure like Pete Gauze is going to stop me from doing anything stupid. Really save? Yes. There we go. We have saved. And now I'm going to send all y'all to go hang out with Pete and see where Pete takes the game. And you're going to be like, well, I don't know this Pete Gauze guy. What if he's not charming and, and as entertaining and as fabulous as Uncle Matt? Well, who is, frankly? However, Pete Gauze knows way more about this game than I do, and that dude is going to make more progress faster, and you will see more crazy cool shit happen with Pete than you ever would with me. So I'm going to send you folks to Pete right now, and I strongly encourage you, raid, is it just PETEGOZ? I think it is. I think it is just literally PETEGOZ. I'm not going to delete this VOD. Are you fucking kidding me? No. Are you kidding? No. All right, folks. Let me make the capital G. I don't think it's case sensitive anyway. All right, folks. I don't know when we'll see each other next, but we'll probably see each other this weekend. I might read you some fiction that I wrote that I was really proud of. Otherwise, everybody go bravely with Tyr. Raid. Join the raid. Join. Hey, the stream's going to be over. You got nothing else to do. You might as well go hang out with Uncle Pete. I don't know how it was 600 people, 623, 628, 600. Okay, that's good enough. All right, folks. All right. See ya. Remember, it's a charity stream. Donate money. It's anti-malaria. It's for stopping malaria. It's a good thing to do.